Welcome to Wrenchler Field in East Hartford, home to the Uconn Huskies. As we'll see, a squad from the American, the Rutgers Scarlet Knights, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Uconn Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't... The Scarlet Knights will get us started with the opening kickoff. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. So Connecticut's offense will get the football first. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
They'll go right back to him. He breaks a tackle, and he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. The Huskies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The kick is on its way. Coverage team does a good job. Touches it dead. No return on this one. So Rutgers offense has the ball for the first time. The matchup we'll be watching in this one really takes you back. Big-time running back going right into the face of a tackling machine at linebacker, David.
Yeah, and we're going to see this individual battle a lot. Not just in pass coverage when they match up, but just meeting in holes. And who's going to win when they go head-to-head? That will be a big factor in who wins this football game. But, Jesse, one-on-one, this is going to be a show.
And this is going to be an incredible matchup that's going to go on until there's zeros up on the clock. Both of these guys have circled this game on the calendar because they knew who they were going to be facing. And two guys we know are going to play at the next level. But I think this is probably one of the better individual matchups we're going to see all season long.
He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. And the Scarlet Knights with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Finds his tight end. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Scarlet Knights line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. Uconn going back to work on offense. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Looking downfield, it's Newton. Makes the grab. Nice gain of 6, leaving them with 3rd and 4. And the Huskies come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Looking to throw on 3rd. Got him downfield. Open space at the 25. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
We always always talk about yak, and that was third and very manageable. They were just throwing the ball to the sticks, just trying to pick up a simple first. But when you've got playmakers like that can do things after the catch, any play could be an explosive one, and you saw it right there. Tremendous job getting it to him early, and he does the rest.
The give to the tailback. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Third down coming up.
On third and long, trying to convert through the air. Looking to the end zone. And the pass is incomplete here on third down, but there is a flag. Let's check it out.
Hold on.
This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. And they decide to trot out the kicker. Absolutely perfect. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down.
Second down coming up.
He'll keep it himself. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And the Scarlet Knights come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. Looking to throw for it. Unloads to the wideout. Pulls it in. It's Porter. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. Oh, it's reverse. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. The Scarlet Knights now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. The inside handoff. Got a little space. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Now facing a third and long. He's looking downfield to throw. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete. And the Scarlet Knights will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Perhaps feeling that coverage coming, signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 25. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Looking to throw, it's Newton. Spits it out to the back. Grab near the marker, it's Meadows. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold on.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Caught over the middle. It's Fareed. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. The play action fake. Under fire. Took a shot as he threw. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that one's going to be batted away, incomplete, and we have played one. That's the end of the period, and Uconn has the lead. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Uconn will have to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. A low line drive and not his best work. A fair catch is made right at the 50. Great field position for the offense. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for in a position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
And that was a really good job by the defense. Again, keeping everything in front of you in that situation, and now you're rewarded with the 3rd and long. So on this down, we'll see if they bring some pressure or if they lay back and play zone.
Got a man. It's Porter. He didn't quite make it to the sticks, and it'll bring up a 4th down from the 42. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Scarlet Knights will punt this one away. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. They'll give it to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Fires to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Trying to beat him to the left. There was nowhere to run and nowhere to hide. A loss of 5 on that play. The Huskies have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. It's complete to the left. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. They'll move the wide receiver. Handoff to the lone back. Guys, for just a second, let's talk about Uconn. Not sure if you guys saw this, but they had a big-time 4-star running back give a verbal commitment last week. What's his transition going to be like, David?
First of all, everybody saw it. It's all over social media, right? The excitement of landing a guy of that caliber. And just, I mean, that creates excitement in the whole recruiting class in this next cycle.
This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that 1st down. They go to the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
2nd down coming up.
Back to pass. It's Newton. Got it in the middle. It's Porter. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little light here on 1st and 10. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Throws for the tight end. Touchdown, Huskies! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
I'm going to spread you sideline to sideline with all my speed, make you cover the whole field. Nice job by the offense, going with a little spread look, taking advantage of the speed they had on the field and getting the big touchdown.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Penn State is currently trailing in this one, but there are more people in Beaver Stadium today than most American cities. The crowd alone can help turn this game.
He wants to start this drive with a pass.
It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Temple. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And the Scarlet Knights trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Never underestimate the power of moving forward and creating breathing room. He's up to the 17. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Scarlet Knights getting set on 1st and 10. Gets the back moving. Wants to throw on 1st down. It's incomplete, and that also might be what is called a learning experience and one this freshman got away with. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Finds his man. It's Duff. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. The short hands. It's Duff. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Punt is in the air. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. Here's the handoff. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day. To the air, it's Newton. He finds a soft spot in the middle. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. They go to the draw. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. And the Huskies in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Power football with the run. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll go to the ground.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Oh, he's got some space. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. And this one is perfect. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, a first half that saw a little bit of everything there in East Hartford. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Rentschler Field.
Uconn has it teed up to start this second half. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. They really need to find a way to generate some offense here, having fallen behind 13-zip. And the Scarlet Knights headed quickly to the line. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Makes the grab. It's Duff. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. The Scarlet Knights will try to pin them back with the punt. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Oh, he's got a chance. Picks up the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He's knocked out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 44. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. It'll be 3rd and long. Scanning the field, it's Newton. Rushes on him. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a 4th down. Uconn will have to punt it away. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. Going to sling it on 2nd down. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. They stopped him after a short game, probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with 4th down coming. They boot it away. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. Looking downfield on 1st down. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. He'll pull it on the read. Picks up the 1st down, still moving. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41. They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. Inside the 30. Turning it on! So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
The explosive play set the table. Now they got to serve the feast. They'll try to get it in with the run. And this was just a low man wins battle right on the doorstep of the goal line, and the defense comes up with the stop. On 2nd and goal, he carries again. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, one of the biggest games of the week is playing out right now. Let's check in on this top 25 battle. Penn State is running away with things, and it's thanks in large part to an offense that's been firing on all cylinders. They're up by 20 over Temple. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Wants to go up top. Sets up the screen. Breaks into the open. They'll stop him just short of the first down marker on the screen. And the Scarlet Knights line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Grab near the marker. It's Duff. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Leaves it with the back. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. The Scarlet Knights can really attack on this 2nd and short. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle, it's Ross. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of the first down. And the Scarlet Knights will line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Motion from the wide receiver. They go to the end around to start the drive. That'll get them thinking. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Huskies come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Leaves it with the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. That's the end of the period, and Uconn has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. After swapping ends of the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Porter. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41.
Good enough for first down.
This time they'll go to the running game. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Motion from the wideout. The handoff, keep working on that clock. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. They'll try to sneak it.
Well, and he gets stuffed on that QB sneak. He's just not doing a really good job of reading the crease and finding a little space to kind of tuck into and drive his feet. He's just running himself into a wall, Dave.
Well, and how about the big boys up front? Make a crease. Push somebody back. Create some space. There was nowhere to go.
Well, you're always going to wonder what woulda, coulda, shoulda happened on 4th and inches had they gone for it. But with this kicker, I like taking 3 points and putting it on the board.
They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. Got enough for the 1st. There he goes. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a 1st down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. The Scarlet Knights want to move quickly.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Give to the running back. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Unloads to the wideout. And it's picked off at the goal line.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. 4th quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
The Uconn offense goes back to work. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the 2nd half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but not the defensive coordinator. They have had no answers. It's been an absolutely miserable day trying to solve the riddle of this offense.
And the Huskies are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Wants to throw. It's Newton. Fires to the wideout. Pulls it in. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
And 1st down for the offense.
Wide receiver going in motion. The receiver on the jet sweep. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical, they were faster, and it showed today.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.